Welcome to Star Bios, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating lives of Hollywood's most beloved icons. I'm your host, Casey Gold, and today we're shining the spotlight on the incomparable Gene Wilder, a master of comedic genius, a wizard of wit, and a gentle soul who left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. From his breakout role in The Producers to his iconic portrayal of Willy Wonka, Gene Wilder's legacy continues to captivate audiences around the world. Born Jerome Silberman on June 11, 1933, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Gene Wilder grew up in a family that valued education, arts, and culture. His father, William Silberman, was a Russian immigrant who worked as a salesman, while his mother, Jean Bear Silberman, was a homemaker with a passion for music and theater. The Silbermans lived in a cozy home on West State Street, just a stone's throw away from the vibrant art scene of downtown Milwaukee. As a child, Gene Wilder was fascinated by the world of entertainment. He would often sneak into the local movie palace to watch classic films starring Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, and the Marx Brothers. His parents, recognizing his love for the performing arts, encouraged him to take acting classes at the local theater company. It was here that Gene developed his skills as a young actor, honing his craft under the guidance of experienced directors and actors. Gene's early education took place at Washington High School in Milwaukee, where he excelled academically and became an active member of the school's drama club. His performances in school plays and musicals earned him recognition and accolades from his peers and teachers alike. After graduating from high school in 1951, Gene went on to attend the University of Iowa, where he studied theater arts and literature. At Iowa, Gene Wilder became immersed in the world of avant-garde theater, discovering the works of Samuel Beckett, Eugene Ionesco, and other influential playwrights. He was particularly drawn to the absurdity and surrealism of these writers, which would later influence his own comedic style. Gene's time at Iowa was marked by a series of pivotal moments, including his introduction to the works of Tennessee Williams and Arthur Miller, which broadened his understanding of American drama. Gene's family played a significant role in shaping his early interests and passions. His mother, Jean, was a talented musician who encouraged Gene's love of music and theater. She would often take him to see performances at the Milwaukee Repertory Theater, where he was introduced to the works of great American playwrights. His father, William, was a kind and gentle man who instilled in Gene a sense of humor and a love for storytelling. From the jazz clubs of Milwaukee to the theaters of Iowa City, Gene's journey was marked by a series of encounters with people, places, and ideas that would ultimately shape his destiny as a comedic genius. The 1960s were an exciting time for Gene Wilder, marked by a series of breakthrough performances that would catapult him to fame. One of the most significant moments in his career came with his breakout role in Mel Brooks's 1968 film, The Producers. Gene's portrayal of Leo Bloom, a timid and neurotic accountant, earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor and established him as a rising star in Hollywood. Gene's experience working on The Producers was a defining moment in his career. He developed a close friendship with Mel Brooks, who would become a longtime collaborator and mentor. The two comedians shared a passion for absurdity and satire, which would influence many of their future projects together. As Gene once said, "Mel Brooks is a genius, and I'm not just saying that because he's my friend. He has a unique ability to find humor in even the most unlikely places." The success of The Producers led to a string of notable roles for Gene Wilder, including his iconic portrayal of Willy Wonka in the 1971 film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. This beloved character, with his signature top hat and mischievous grin, has become an enduring symbol of Gene's comedic genius. The film's memorable quotes such as, "So shines a good deed in a weary world," have become ingrained in popular culture. Gene's work on Willy Wonka was not only a highlight of his career, but also a testament to his dedication to his craft. He spent months preparing for the role, researching the character, and developing his own unique interpretation. As he recalled, "I wanted to bring a sense of wonder and magic to the role, while also maintaining the character's eccentricity and humor." Throughout the 1970s, Gene Wilder continued to impress audiences with his versatility as an actor, appearing in films such as Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, and Silver Streak. His collaborations with Mel Brooks resulted in some of the most iconic comedies of the era, cementing their status as one of the greatest comedic duos in Hollywood history. He brought a sense of vulnerability and sensitivity to his characters, making them relatable and endearing to audiences. His ability to balance humor with heart has made his films timeless classics, continuing to inspire new generations of comedians and actors. From the stages of Broadway to the sound stages of Hollywood, Gene's career has been a testament to the power of creativity and perseverance. The 1980s were a time of great change for Gene Wilder, both personally and professionally. He continued to act in films, including Stir Crazy and See No Evil, Hear No Evil, but he also began to focus more on writing and directing. In 1986, he made his directorial debut with the film The Woman in Red, which he also co-wrote and starred in. This romantic comedy showcased Gene's ability to balance humor with heart, a theme that would become a hallmark of his later work. One of the most significant events in Gene's personal life during this period was his marriage to Gilda Radner, a comedian and actress who was a member of the Saturday Night Live cast. The two met on the set of Hanky Panky in 1981 and were married in 1986. Tragically, their happiness was short-lived, as Gilda was diagnosed with ovarian cancer in 1986. Gene became her primary caregiver, and their relationship deepened as they navigated this challenging time together. Gilda's illness had a profound impact on Gene, both emotionally and creatively. He has spoken publicly about the struggles they faced during this period, including the emotional toll of watching his loved ones suffer. Despite the challenges, Gene continued to work, using his craft as a way to cope with the difficulties he was facing. In 1989, he directed and starred in See No Evil, Hear No Evil, a comedy that showcased his ability to find humor even in the darkest times. After Gilda's passing in 1989, Gene took a hiatus from acting, focusing instead on his writing and directing. He also became an advocate for ovarian cancer research, working tirelessly to raise awareness and funds for the cause. In 1991, he founded the Gilda Radner Ovarian Cancer Detection Center at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, which has since become a leading institution in the field. Throughout the 1990s and 2000s, Gene continued to work in film and theater, albeit at a slower pace. He appeared in films such as Another You and Alice in Wonderland, and he also wrote several books, including his memoir, Kiss Me Like a Stranger. In 2003, he was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, but he continued to work, using his experiences as material for his writing. Gene Wilder passed away on August 29, 2016, at the age of 83, leaving behind a legacy that is still felt today. His contributions to comedy, film, and theater are immeasurable, and his impact on popular culture continues to inspire new generations of comedians and actors. As we look back on his remarkable journey, we're reminded that Gene's success was not solely due to his talent, but also his unique perspective, his ability to balance humor with heart, and his unwavering dedication to his craft. His legacy continues to inspire us, reminding us that even in the darkest times, there is always hope, always humor, and always the possibility for redemption and growth. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Casey Gold, reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.